Yes people, welcome to another Chelsea transfer video of mine, bringing you guys up to date every single day, the latest Chelsea news. It is already the 1st of August. How time flies so fast, it's mad. The transfer window coming to an end very soon. Who will Chelsea sign? Xavi Simons, Garnacho, who will we sell? Nkunku, Nicholas Jackson. There's a lot to be talking about in today's transfer video. Obviously Fabrizio Romano has come out with some information. And we've seen some social media movement from Xavi Simons himself, which we do need to get into. Everyone tuning in, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in single day, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Help me get to 32,000 subscribers. And as I've been saying, new channel coming out soon. Sadiq Talks Football, talking about all the other clubs, the top 6 in the Premier League. I done it with Sid TV, but I let it die out and the channel was obviously inactive. So we're going to rerun it again. New podcast, new articles coming out for WorldWideChels this weekend, in fact. So if you guys are interested in talking or making articles, let me know in the comments or hit me up on any of the social medias at WorldWideChels on Instagram, TikTok or Twitch, Twitter, Snapchat even, people. Everything WorldWideChels, go and hit me up. And obviously sponsors for this season, Pancake Parlor, looked after me on my birthday. Hired them for any pancake events, birthdays, weddings, anything. Hit them up. Big up to them lot as well. So they'll be looking after us. So I made a video yesterday. As soon as we uploaded the video, we had an update from Fabrizio Romano at 12 AM. Big up CFC PYS, of course. Just in, Chelsea want to spend less than the price that Leipzig are quoted for, which is around £60 million for Xavi Simons. It's not dangerous at this stage, but it's an important point. Chelsea plan is to make sure they can complete some outgoings first before going back to advance more on Simons. So as we know, I've been saying that we need to sell Nkunku. We all thought João Felix could pave the way for this transfer, but clearly not. We need to get rid of more players. Christopher Nkunku has always been linked to moving out with Chelsea, but and here Fabrizio Romano has also said that Chelsea hope to reduce the price of Xavi Simons also because he has 2 years left on his contract. This is very key as well. So as much as Chelsea have, penny pinching or whatever you guys want to say and taking ages, they are coming out with a strategy why they're waiting not to pay that much money. 2 years left. Xavi Simons, obviously, I don't know how you guys can describe this. He's removed Leipzig from his bio. A lot of people are saying, yeah, he wants to move. He's trying to push a move now. Guys, this is just social media. This is, obviously, it's good to see from our side because we want the player. But if someone done it in our, in our current team, questions would be asked. But I wouldn't think too much of it. I still don't think the deal is as close as it is. I think Garnacho is actually closer to Chelsea than Xavi Simons, in my opinion, right now. We did get a 75% chance of signing Xavi Simons from Fabrizio Romano, but I've been saying time and time again, if he doesn't give us an update, you guys will get annoyed. When I say you guys, I don't mean every single one of you lot, but I mean most guys on social media, especially on X, always spamming him. What's the update? What's going on? What's quiet? Why is it quiet? Blah, blah, blah. And it's not his fault. He can only say what he knows, and obviously he wants to make as much impressions as possible, and I don't blame him. David Arnstein and all those guys will work differently. They just, confirm it when it's officially confirmed. But Fabrizio Romano wants to make sure he has all of them on the platform, what he wants to say. So you can't be angry at him, which is what I'm saying. He's only being advised what he's been told. He's saying 75% chance. That's what I saw last night. Whether it's changed or not, I don't know. But we're now Friday, 1st of August. Xavi Simons is not close to Chelsea in my eyes, personally. Some guys might say, yeah, he's pushing for the move. He's removed his social media. We also had another journalist, Philip Fillens. Xavi Simons deleted Leipzig from his Instagram. Most likely a clear single move, he wants out. The player and his camp continue to push for a move. Leipzig continue to ask for 60 million all in. Chelsea are concrete but have still not made a written offer. So that is what's being quoted right now. We do have some journalists trying to push that talk. Whether that's pushed from the player, we can only assume, we can only guess right now. It's nothing concrete. By the time you guys see this video, there might have been more updates. So let's keep an eye out for this one. But this needs to move quick, guys. This 100% needs to move quick. We had Matt Law talking about Chelsea might go in for Garnacho. Garnacho wants Chelsea. He wants to stay in the Premier League. He wants to stay in England. He wants to be in London, in fact. And what's worrying is that we need to accept this. Okay, we are going to sign Garnacho. I said at the start of the video, Garnacho is more likely to be joining than Xavi Simons at the moment because the player we know has been frozen out by Amorim. Of course, Ruben Amorim does not want anything to do with the player. He wants to let him go, and as much as we don't want him, I've seen some polls on CFC Daily, CFC PYS. I've seen some polls as well. It's actually quite close. I saw like 51% saying no, 49% saying yes. And I know we need wingers. We definitely need wingers. But it's like, we saw Madueke and we signed Garnacho. It doesn't feel like forwards step. It doesn't feel like backwards step. It just feels like a sideways step. Like the way we've seen Chelsea play over the last couple of years. Sideways and boring football. That's how this transfer moves. That's why it doesn't move anyone. That's why we're not excited. That's why we're not happy. We also got told background checks have been done on the player. Well, if you've done the background checks, you'd understand that the family getting in touch with some of the opinions is not what we want at this club. And don't get me wrong, I don't want players to be robotic. I don't want players to be limited to their social media. 100% not. If I was there, I'd try to go live if possible. You know what I mean? Or something. I don't know. Doesn't need to be about gossip, but just show some human side towards, you know, a footballer's perspective. That's what I want to show personally myself. But maybe they got signed contracts and all this stuff. We know, who was it? I think either Iwobi or Aina, I can't remember off the top of my head, for Fulham, where they used to post content of the dressing room and what they do in training after, all that stuff. And that's been told to stop. Okay, and clearly that's at Fulham. So imagine at Chelsea, we can't really show anything right now. So yeah, it's a shame, but some of the reports that I do see are kind of cool BS. Like I just don't understand. You know, background checks have been complete. It's all good. It's really not, but it's fine. Like if we have to sign a player, we have to sign a player. It's going to be under market value, of course. We know we're looking around 35 million pounds up front with 5 million add-on maybe. So it's not the worst in today's market, 100% not. It's the same with Liam Delap. It's not the worst in the market. 30 million for a striker. You can't really get that in today's world. You have to overspend. You got to spend a lot of money. But it's very, very interesting to see what's going to be happening with Chelsea Football Club. Obviously, we're waiting to see if Nicholas Jackson will leave. Christopher Nkunku's going to leave. Obviously, João Felix has left. Bradashile wants to stay. Disasi, you know, we got rid of Kepa. By the way, how did Arsenal lose against Spurs? I mean, I really hope Arsenal suffer this season. You know, I've already seen videos that they're going to win the league. I don't know how. I'm not saying Chelsea will win the league or Chelsea will compete, but Chelsea will finish above Arsenal. Mark my words, on the 1st of August, I will come back to this video and I'll post it at the end of the season where Chelsea have finished above Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal will go back to where they belong, especially with Arteta in charge. I don't care about Goalkeepers and all this stuff. Like, fair enough, the criticism against him has been a bit harsh. I thought he actually played most of the game. He actually played only 20 minutes. He only touched the ball twice. But Arsenal were all over Spurs, let's be real. So for him not to be involved in that, that's why people call it out. But I think 20 minutes is a bit harsh on the player's debut. So yeah, I do think he's on a flop. Whether I put him in my FPL or not, let's see. I might at the start, but they got United, so I don't know. If you guys have done your FPL, let me know on socials what your team is and stuff. I'll be very, very keen to see what you guys are doing. Chelsea apparently are happy with the goalkeeper situation at this football club. They're happy with the options that they have. They do not want to sell or buy other players. Mine obviously might not happen now. Chelsea play AC Milan very, very soon. I maybe thought something could happen in the works at the time. I've not seen if Mike Magnan has signed a new deal, but at the moment it looks like Robert Sanchez will be our first choice goalkeeper. And for me, that's already an L for the season. As much as he's done well towards the end of the season and the big games, the big finals against PSG, he hasn't been consistent enough. He has saved us a few times, but there's just too many mistakes in his game. If he was to fix that, it's a different story. Petrovic might have been a better option, and we had to get rid of him for £25 million, which is a fantastic deal as well, by the way. I would never ever imagine Petrovic for going for 25 million regardless. So that is where we are, and we will only sign a striker again if Nicholas Jackson is to leave, and I just don't think he's going to be leaving. So I think this window is going to come to an end for Chelsea quite early, unless, you know, the Garnacho and the Xavi Simons deals go right to the end. But I expect this to be done very, very soon. So yeah, that's everything from me. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in single day, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Big up Blue Lounge, Mo of course hitting me up as well. We're going to be doing some collabs on his channel. He's doing great as well on his channel. We both have made a return. I'm seeing his progress already. I need some of that as well, by the way. I need some of that progress as well. But the most important thing is we're consistent. You know, we're consistent. Obviously, I need to do a bit of streaming as well and stuff. But I just feel like getting the points across on video. And a lot of people in the past have told me they prefer videos. But where are they? But I know it's not everyone's fault. It's obviously YouTube. There's something wrong with the channel, which is why I'm looking at other options to try and see if a new channel. I know if I do a new channel and I get the, you know, other clubs involved and stuff, it's gonna be decent as well. So yeah, we're gonna mix it up. Podcast articles coming out as well. We got Syndrome, we got Alfred, we got Nippin, KJ, Andreas, Alida, all you guys, Trends. Big up to every single one of you that support me on Patreon. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys very soon, man. WorldWideChels, I'm out. Peace.